Hello everyone, my name is David Arzanta here. I'm going to be showcasing my Lightsworn deck combo video because I'm going to teach you how to play the Lightsworn deck. It's actually a really fun deck and I really like it because I just I always want to make I never seen Lightsworn, but I've seen a lot of people, I'm not seeing people play it, but I just love how it works because it's all about sending risk. What could be worth the risk? 4, 5. Well, I guess I can do this. I'll activate Foolish Burial. This will allow me to send a monster from my deck to the graveyard. I'll add Lightsworn Dragon Underling to the graveyard. Next, I'll activate Lightsworn Dragonling from the graveyard, because if this card was sent to the graveyard, I get to add a dragon monster with 300 attack / 2600 defense points from my deck to my hand. So I'll grab myself my Judgment Dragon. Now, I'm going to activate Lightsworn Archfiend's effect from my hand, because I get to place a Lightsworn card from my hand on top of the deck to special summon this card from my hand. So I'll send Lightsworn Aegis on top of my deck to special summon it. Then I get to send the top 2 cards from my deck to the graveyard. So I'll send 2 cards, which triggers the effect of both my Wolf and my Lightsworn Aegis effect. And if the change effect resolves, Lightsworn Aegis activates the effect from the graveyard. Because if this card was sent from the deck to the graveyard, I can set this card right away. And Wolf, it must be special summoned by card effect. If this card is sent from deck to graveyard, special summon it. So I haven't really normal summoned yet, but I'm not ready yet to set up the combo right now. Next, I'm going to activate Solar Recharge. This will allow me to discard a Lightsworn monster, draw 2 cards, and then send the top 2 cards from my deck to the graveyard. So I'll discard my Illumina, draw 2, then send the top 2. 1, 2. How many cards do I have? Well, I only got 2 cards as of right now, but this will work if we keep sending more cards. During each of your end phases. And then I'm normal summon Lyra, Lightsworn Sorceress. Now I'm going to tune these 2 cards. For a synchro summon. Or I could go ahead and go for an Xyz play. I can go Xyz summon. Minerva, the exiled Lightsworn. Then I'm going to detach my Wolf to the graveyard. Then send the top 3 cards from my deck to the graveyard. Then draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn. Sorry, this is a weird effect. I detach my Wolf, then send the top 3 cards from my deck to the graveyard. Then draw cards equal to Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. So I'll send the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Since I send 1, I only get to draw a card. And since one of them was a Lightsworn, I get to draw a card. If this card is destroyed by battle, or its owner's position is destroyed by opponent's card effect. How many cards do I have right now? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can activate Judgment Dragon's effect from my hand. I can special summon it if I have 4 Lightsworn monsters with different names in my graveyard. So I could really special summon a Judgment Dragon because I have Raiden, Wolf, Lumina, and Dragonling. Now I have 4 more Lightsworn monsters with different names in my graveyard. So now it's up and ready. Next, and then I'm gonna have to go to the end phase. Unfortunately, Lyra has the effect on the ability in the end phase. During each of your end phases, send the top 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard, but you must control this face-up to activate and resolve this effect. So I have to pay the price for sending 3 more cards. Lightsworn Anash, Effect, and Lightsworn Saber. But, here's something else. If this card is sent from my deck to the graveyard, I can equip it to one Lightsworn monster that I control. Either I can I'll equip it to it, since this card was sent, I can equip it onto Minerva, just to earn some more points. With that, I end my turn. Not a great start, but it's the basic combo line. Alright, let's go for round number 2. Oh no. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to do this. First, I'll activate Lightsworn Weiss, the Lightsworn Archie's effect. I can place another Lightsworn card from my hand on top of the deck to special summon this card. Then send the top 2 cards from your deck to the graveyard. So I'll put down the Lightsworn Javelin on top of the deck. Special summon this card from your hand, then send the top 2 cards from my deck to the graveyard. So when special summon, I get to send the top 2. Since one of the cards I was discarded was Lightsworn Judgment. Since if this card was sent to the deck to the graveyard by a Lightsworn monster effect, I can add 1 Judgment Dragon from my deck to my hand. Next, I normal summon Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. I activate the effect. During the main phase, I can send the top 2 cards from my deck to the graveyard. And if any of them are Lightsworn monsters were sent to the graveyard by this effect, this card gains 200 attack points until the end of the turn, until the end of your opponent's turn. So, I'll get to send the top 2 cards. Well, there's nothing else that I can add there, but I need to pay for the price. Tuner and a tuner. Well, there's nothing I could do. Well, I could Xyz summon. I can go ahead and Xyz for Minerva. Next up, I'm going to send this card to the graveyard. Just so I get to send top 3 cards from my deck to the graveyard, then draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. So, 1, 2, 3. Since 2 of them were Lightsworn monsters, I get to draw 2 cards. Which also triggers the effect of Wolf, chain 1, and Fellas, chain 2. Since if this card was sent to from deck to the graveyard by a monster effect, I can special summon it. Wolf has the same effect as well. I can also special summon it. But the thing is, there's nothing else that I could do. Well, I could activate this effect on Lightsworn Dragonling because I do have a Lightsworn monster in my graveyard. I can special summon it from my hand. And if this card is special summoning, I can send one Lightsworn card from my deck to the graveyard. Special summon, then I can send a Lightsworn. I'll select my Gareth. I'll select Gareth. Then I'm going to go ahead and Synchro Summon for level 8. Judgment. Now I can activate its effect. Judgment Dragon's effect. Since I have 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with different names, Dragon Underling, Lightsworn, Gareth, and Weath, I get to special summon it from my hand. So I'll bring Judgment Dragon to the field. Next, I have to go to my end phase now. This one has a base effect. Once per turn during your end phase, I can banish 4 cards from the top of my deck. So I have to remove them from the game. Ego Boost, Lightsworn Saber, Effect Veiler, and that. I have to remove them from the play. And Judgment Dragon activates the effect. I can send the top 4 cards from my deck to the graveyard. We must control this card to face up the effect as a price to pay. So I have to get rid of Solar Recharge, Card Destruction, Lightsworn, and Foolish Burial to pay for that. Well, here we go. Let's go for the Lightsworn. Let's go for round number 3. Let's see what I can pull off. And let's see what I can draw the last 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What can I do? You know, I could do this if I can. I'll activate Foolish Burial. I'll send 1 monster from my deck to the graveyard. Oh, my monster effect. Which one should I go for? Send from deck to the graveyard. Special summon it. I'll discard my wolf. Discard it. Next, wolf will activate. Since if this card was sent from deck to graveyard, I can special summon it. Next, I'll activate Solar Recharge. I'll discard a Lightsworn. Draw 2. And then send the top 2 from your deck to the graveyard. Will this card activate? If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a dragon monster with 1300 attack and / 2600 defense points from your deck to your hand. Okay. This will activate. Solar Recharge. This will allow me to add Judgment Dragon or Punishment Dragon if I want, but I'll just go with Judgment Dragon. Reshuffle. Looks like I need more. I only got 2 so far, but I think I need more. I normal summon Raiden, the Hand of the Lightsworn. During the main phase, I can send the top 2 cards from your deck to the graveyard. Then if any Lightsworn monsters were sent to the graveyard by this effect, this card gains 200 attack points until the end of your opponent's turn. So I get to send the top 2. Oh look, Another wolf. Special summon. I'm going to build the overlay. Exalt Minerva, the XL Lightsworn. Next, I'm going to use its special ability. I'll detach Raiden to the graveyard. Then I get to send the top 3 cards from my deck to the graveyard. Then draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No luck. I guess luck was on the side. These are 3 cards were sent to the top of my deck. Unfortunately, not Lightsworn. I mean, I could, but got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, now I'm ready. Now I can special summon from my hand by paying. I can special summon from my hand by having 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with different names. Since I have Gareth, Raiden, Jane, and Dragonling, which are 4 monsters, 4 Lightsworn, I can special summon this card from my hand. Then I'll set 1 card. I end my turn. Oh, that's not actually a very bad to start off the way. But it's actually a very basic deck. I really love this deck so much. Alright, final round. Let's see what I can do. Ooh. Uh-oh. What? What? Oh, no. Oh no, this is not good. I guess I can go ahead and try to do this if I can. I activate Charge of the Light Brigade. I send the top 3 cards from my deck to the graveyard. Then I can add a level 4 lower Lightsworn monster from my deck to my hand. The card I'll select is Weiss. Will be added to my hand. Since Wolf if this card was sent from my deck to the graveyard, I can special summon it. Wolf will return to my field. Next up, I activate the Lightsworn Archfiend's effect. By placing this card on top of my deck, I can special summon this card from my hand. Then send the top 2 cards from my deck to the graveyard. So that is 2. And I'll send 2. Wolf is gonna activate, but also uh-oh. Another wolf. Special summon. 1. Okay. Alright. Xyz or Synchro? Do I want a Synchro or Xyz? I think I'll go with an Xyz. Next, I'll activate. I'll discard Wolf to send the top 3 cards. Then, draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. So if I'm lucky, 1, 2, 3. Lumina was sent, so I get to draw a card. Which I'm very lucky. Since I have a Lightsworn monster in my graveyard, I can special summon this card from my hand. Next, I'll activate Dragonling. When special summon, I can send a Lightsworn card from my deck to the graveyard, except itself. So, I'm going to send Fellas. Velos activates. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a monster effect, I get to special summon it. Now I'm going to perform a synchro summon. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, this is a level. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I think I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's a level 9 monster. Oops, I thought it was a level 8. Oh no. There's nothing else I could do. This one's the wrong card. I guess I'll just go ahead and... I can go ahead and link if I want to. I could send all 3 of them to the graveyard if I want to. 2 monsters with different names. Yikes. Activate Dragonlane's effect. If this card is sent from a graveyard, I can add a dragon monster with 300 attack and plus 200 defense. So Punishment Dragon will be added to my hand. Great. Next I'll activate Judgment Dragon's special ability. I can be special summoned by having 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with different names from my graveyard. God, there's a lot of stuff. We wanna Wolf, Dragonlane, Archer, that. Lightsworn Aegis, and Punishment Dragon's in my hand. Well, there's nothing else that I could do with this hand, just something, but I really like this game so much, and I really love it. And I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really good day. Bye. Love you.